Mary Grace asked me if I wanted to do a monologue for the women's show. She said that it could be about a woman who inspired me or like a time I felt like a powerful woman. So I have a story about both of those things actually. And I want to tell you about a great American woman that you probably have never heard of. And that is Molly Schuyler, a pioneer in her field. In 2014, she set a world record when she, in under 5 minutes, consumed an entire 72-ounce steak with all the sides that go with it. Have y'all seen the billboards on I-40 where it says free 72-ounce steak? Yes. Okay, so it's in Amarillo. It's a restaurant called the Big Texan. And it's not just a 4.5-pound steak. It's a shrimp cocktail, a baked potato, a buttered roll, and a salad. And you have to eat it all in under an hour if you want to get it for free. Otherwise, it's $72. It's actually a pretty good deal on steak. $1 an ounce. So when I had heard that she did this and found out that we're about the same size, what I'm about to tell you, I am equally proud and ashamed. I decided that on my way to Albuquerque for the balloon fiesta that they have every year, I would stop in Amarillo, which is the halfway point, and attempt the 72-ounce steak challenge. Listen, I trained for this thing like it was an athletic event. It's a real feat of what the human body is capable of. So for 2 weeks leading up to it, I increased the amount of water that I could drink in one setting until I could drink half a gallon of water in under 5 minutes without puking. And a week before, I started increasing my meal sizes. And the night before, I did a ton of research on this, y'all. I learned way more about my digestive system. So the night before, you have what's called a max out meal. And I ate like 2 pounds of grapes and like a bunch of watermelon and salad and just stuff that's gonna move through you. And then the next morning I had a liquid breakfast of Red Bull and prune juice. I also had a trigonometry final that morning. I 100% thought I was gonna poop my pants the entire time. I did not. I made it through. I made it through and got in the car with my dear friend Roxanne, and we drove to Amarillo. I hyped myself up on the way there by listening to David Blaine's TED Talk about how he trained to hold his breath underwater for 5 minutes. Really into like feats of human strength, right? So I get to the Big Texan, and I go to the bathroom, and let's just say I timed everything perfectly. And so how it works is there's a stage that you have to sit on. And it's like a table, and there's like a big red timer, kind of like that one back there. There's a big red timer behind you. No one is allowed to sit on the stage unless they are also doing the challenge. It just so happened that there was a large adult man in the middle of doing this challenge as well. He was kind of like halfway through the steak and pretty close to just giving in, and he did not finish. I don't think he trained. You know how men just think they can like do anything? He didn't finish, but I started, and that was just all the more motivation for me to do my thing. So I had trained for this. I was ready. Got the steak cooked medium. It's like this big, y'all. And I ate the steak, the salad, the shrimp cocktail, the roll, and the last thing I ate was the baked potato. I ate it dry, and it was, oh my God. So the clock is on, and the last 15 minutes or so, I'm getting like so nauseous and questioning my life choices. And they put a bucket next to the table, just in case. But if you use the bucket, you're disqualified. So you have to power through it. And the clock got all the way to 59:59, and you guys. T-shirt do you want? And I was like, extra small. size. You can have a medium. And listen, I know that you have a question in your mind, so I'm just going to answer it for you. My poop. The next day was white. If you have more questions later, let me know. But before that, I was about 5% steak for a whole day.
Yeah.
Yes, and me and Molly Schuyler might have gotten a free 72-ounce steak and a free t-shirt, but the Big Texan got free advertising for the rest of my life.